Hello students, your today's topic is oxidation of alcohols. The oxidation of alcohols involves the cleavage of both type of bonds, that is the cleavage of carbon hydrogen bond and oxygen hydrogen bond. Means in this type of reaction during the oxidation of alcohols, it's both the bonds get split, that is CH bond and OH bond, which is shown by the chemical equation. This is representation of an alcohol in which dotted line represents the cleavage of bond, means breaking of bond. As a result of breaking up these two types of bond in alcohol, hydrogen molecule gets eliminated and carbonyl compound is formed, which may be aldehyde, ketone or carboxylic acid. The important oxidizing agents used to oxidize alcohols into aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acids are as follows. These are, first one is acidified potassium dichromate. Acidified potassium dichromate means potassium dichromate plus concentrated sulfuric acid. Acidified sodium dichromate. Acidified potassium permanganate. In place of acidified potassium permanganate, alkaline potassium permanganate is also used as the oxidizing agent. Dilute nitric acid is very strong oxidizing agent and it is used for the oxidation of tertiary alcohols, because the oxidation of primary alcohol is very easy, and as the degree of alcohol increases, their oxidation becomes difficult because in primary alcohols the cleavage of OH and H bond takes place. In secondary alcohol, OH and CH bond, OH and CH bond, OH and CH bond cleavage takes place in primary and secondary alcohols. While in tertiary alcohols, one bond OH and one bond carbon-carbon, means breaking of carbon-carbon bond is more difficult than OH bond. That's why only vigorous conditions, means strong oxidizing agent, can oxidize tertiary alcohol into ketone. These are strong oxidizing agents which oxidize alcohols into carboxylic acid, means acidified potassium permanganate, potassium dichromate, sodium dichromate, dilute nitric acid oxidize alcohol into carboxylic acid. This is the final oxidation product of alcohol. First of all, alcohol oxidized to aldehyde and then carboxylic acids. When primary alcohol oxidized by these agents, it gets easily oxidized into corresponding aldehyde having same number of carbon atoms. Means number of carbon atom in alcohol and aldehyde both are same in case of primary alcohol. On further oxidation, this aldehyde gives carboxylic acid with same number of carbon atom. When secondary alcohols oxidized by these agents, easy oxidation takes place and ketones is obtained which have same number of carbon atom as in primary alcohol. Means in case of oxidation of secondary alcohol, number of carbon atom in alcohol and ketone remains same. But on further oxidation, carboxylic acid is obtained from ketone which have less number of carbon atom than the carbon present in alcohol or ketone. Tertiary alcohol cannot be easily oxidized because during oxidation of tertiary alcohol, one of the carbon-carbon bond is broken, which requires a lot of energy. That's why only vigorous condition means oxidation oxidation of tertiary alcohol takes place only in vigorous conditions by dilute nitric acid and all other strong oxidizing agents. Tertiary alcohol gives ketone with less number of carbon atom, which are further oxidation gives carboxylic acid with further less number of carbon atom. That's why in case of tertiary alcohol, carbon atom number of carbon atom successively decreases. In case of secondary alcohol, in the first step, carbon number of carbon atom remains same, but when carboxylic acids are formed, they are formed with less number of carbon atoms. In case of primary alcohols, carbon number remains same in all the oxidation products, means in aldehydes as well as in carboxylic acids. This chemical property of alcohol can be used to distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Because in primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol, oxidation products contains different number of carbon atoms. With the help of these reactions, one can distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. Some other reagents which are not very strong, but they are used to oxidize alcohols into aldehydes and alcohols into alcohols into aldehydes and ketones. And these are PCC. Number one is PCC. What is PCC? Pyridinium chlorochromate. Pyridinium chlorochromate. Its composition is pyridine. This is C5H5N. Pyridine, CrO3, chromium oxide, and hydrochloric acid. In the ratio 1:1:2. This is the structure which composition of PCC. Next one is Jones reagent. Jones reagent is H2CrO4 in aqueous acetone. H2CrO4 chromic acid in aqueous acetone is known as Jones reagent. Next one is Collins reagent, which is mixture of pyridine 2 part, CrO3 1 part, and hydrochloric acid 1 part. Next one is Schwartz reagent, which is pyridine, CrO3, HCl in dichloromethane. This is non-aqueous solvent. This is called Schwartz reagent. PCC and PDC. PCC and PDC both are known as Corres reagent. This reagent Corres reagent, Corres reagent. These four reagents means PCC, Jones reagent, Collins reagent, Schwartz reagent are used to oxidize 1 degree alcohol into aldehyde and 2 degree alcohol into ketones, but they have no effect on 3 degree alcohols. Means 3 degree alcohols are unaffected by these oxidizing agents. However, 3 degree alcohol can be oxidized by reagents 1 to 4, but reagents 5 to 8 cannot oxidize 3 degree alcohols. They can oxidize only 1 degree alcohol into aldehyde and 2 degree alcohol into ketone. This is oxidation of alcohol. Next reagent which is used for oxidation of primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols into different products is copper, heated copper. What is the action of heated copper on different types of alcohols? When the vapors of alcohol in this reaction, vapors of alcohols are passed over heated copper at 300 degrees Celsius. When vapors of 1 degree alcohol passed over heated copper at 300 degrees Celsius, aldehyde is obtained. means heated copper oxidized alcohol into corresponding aldehyde. Secondary alcohol gets oxidized into ketone, and tertiary alcohol gives alkene. In these reactions, hydrogen gas is eliminated. That's why this is also called hydrogenation reaction, means loss of hydrogen. These reactions are also known as hydrogenation reactions. Some examples of primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols can be oxidized with these reactions. For example, oxidation of ethyl alcohol. Oxidation of ethyl alcohol, CH3 CHOH. This is ethyl alcohol, which is primary alcohol. Ethyl alcohol. By the use of any of the oxidizing agent, right now from 1 to 8 relay, these two bonds broken here. Which reagent is used? Either acidified potassium permanganate, potassium dichromate, sodium dichromate, lactic acid, or PCC, or any of the reagent. They oxidize ethyl alcohol into acetaldehyde. This is acetaldehyde. Which are further oxidation gives acetic acid, in which total number of carbon atom remains same. There are two carbon and two carbon. That's why all the primary alcohols gives corresponding aldehyde with same number of carbon atom, and aldehyde gives corresponding carboxylation with the same number of carbon atom. Means number of carbon atom remains same during the oxidation of primary alcohols. Oxidation of secondary alcohol. For example, isopropyl alcohol, CH3 OH CH3H. What is this? This is secondary alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. In this, OH and CH bond cleave. Which are oxidation gives? Ketone means acetone. Acetone, total number of carbon atom is 3 carbon atom, and in this there are 3 carbon atoms. Means number of carbon atom in secondary alcohol and ketone remains same, but on further oxidation gives carboxylic acid, means CH3 COOH plus CH3 COOH, which have less number of carbon atoms. In these carboxylic acid there are 2 carbon. There are 2 carbon in each carboxylic acid. This is oxidation of secondary alcohol. When we take tertiary alcohol, oxidation of tertiary alcohol, this is easy oxidation, and oxidation of ketone is difficult. Means ketone difficultly oxidized into carboxylic acid, having less number of carbons. When tertiary alcohol oxidized by oxidizing agent is from oxidizing agent like tertiary butyl alcohol. What is this? Tertiary butyl alcohol. One of the OH bond and one of the carbon-carbon bond breaking takes place, which is not easy. It occurs only vigorous condition, which results in the formation of ketone. First step, tertiary alcohol gives ketone with less number of carbon atom, CH3, CO, CH3. In this 1, 2, 3 and 4 carbon atom, but there are only 3 carbon atom, which on further oxidation gives STKC plus STKC, which have 2 carbon atom. This is the mode of oxidation of primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol into aldehyde, ketone and carboxylates. And this is very important chemical test used for the distinction between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Now, one correction in the previous video, that is during the dehydration of alcohol, this is correction of dehydration of alcohol. During the correction, one example is taken. This is CH3, CH, OH, CH3. This example was taken in dehydration of alcohol. During this reaction, just after the formation of carbocation, by mistake, transfer of methyl shift means 1,2-methyl shift was written, but it is wrong. The order of 1,2-shift is H10 methyl group. Means what is correct answer? Just after the rearrangement of carbocation, this hydrogen rearrange at this position, means this becomes CH2 and carbocation becomes secondary to tertiary. Okay, this was blunder in dehydration of alcohols. So correct it. This is the correct answer, means correct carbocation. Now the elimination of proton from beta carbon takes place, which gives two products. One is CH2 double bond CH3 CH2 CH3, and other is CH3 double bond CH3. These are the products during this reaction. This was one mistake which is corrected in this video. That's all. Thank you.